Jai Shri Gurudev. Welcome to chemistry class Alloalkanes and Alloarenes. In the last class we discussed about preparation of alloalkanes from alcohol and alkanes. In this class we are discussing about preparation of alloalkanes from alkenes. In this method we can prepare both monoalloalkanes and dialloalkanes. In that first one, preparation of monoalloalkanes. Here alkenes reacts with halogen acid. Alkene reacts with halogen acid in acetic acid. In acetic acid or methylene chloride medium. It gives alloalkanes. Another one are CHHXCH3. This is the major product. Preparation of monoalloalkanes from alkenes. What happened? Alkenes reacts with halogen acid. Alkene reacts with halogen acid in acetic acid or methylene chloride medium. It gives alloalkanes or alkyl halides. Here it gives two products. Here this is the major product according to the Markovnikov's rule. For example, ethene CH2 double bond CH2. Ethene reacts with halogen acid in acetic acid medium. It gives ethyl chloride as the major product. Here this ethene is symmetric in nature because both the side of the double bond carbon atoms will be same. Numbering of the carbon atoms between the double bond same 1 1. In the case of propene, CH3 CH double bond CH2. Here both the side of the double bond the number of the carbon atoms are different. Here 2 are there, here only 1. Here what happened? In acetic acid medium, propene reacts with halogen acid. Take HCl. What happened? CH2 Cl plus CH3 CHCl CH2. This is the major product because negative part of the adenum is substituent. Negative part of the substituent will go and attach to the carbon containing double bond. It's have less number of hydrogen. According to the Markovnikov's rule, negative part of the substituent or adenum will go and attach to the carbon having less number of hydrogen atom between the double bonded carbon. That one is the major product. This is about the preparation of monoalloalkanes. And another one, in the case of aromatic ring, CH double bond CH2. This also reacts with HCl. It gives CH3Cl. This is the major product. Another one, in the case of allyl benzene. In the case of allyl benzene, it reacts with HCl. It gives here hydrogen attached to this carbon, Cl attached to this carbon. This is the allyl benzene, this is vinyl benzene. Vinyl benzene reacts with hydrogen chloride. It gives 1-chloroethane benzene as the major product. Allyl benzene reacts with hydrogen chloride. It gives 1-chloropropane benzene as the major product. Next one, preparation of dialloalkanes. Here, alkene reacts with halogen. Alkene reacts with halogen in the presence of carbon tetrachloride. It gives dihaloalkanes. It gives dihaloalkanes. For example, ethene reacts with bromine in the presence of carbon tetrachloride. It gives 1,2 dichloroethane. 1,2 dichloroethane is the major product. 1,2. This is 1, this is 2. 1,2 dichloroethane. Bromine is reddish brown color. It discharges the reddish brown color. So we use bromine for the testing of unsaturation. Next one, preparation of alloalkenes from alloalkenes by halogen exchange reaction. In that, two methods are there. First one, Finkelstein reaction. Second one, Savart's reaction. Let us see about the when alkyl chloride or bromide are treated with sodium iodide in the presence of acetone, dry acetone, halogen exchange takes place and it forms alkyl iodide. For example, methyl chloride is treated with sodium iodide in dry acetone. Here what happened? Halogens are exchanged. Methyl iodide is formed with sodium chloride. Here we use sodium iodide in dry acetone because this sodium iodide is completely soluble in dry acetone. In dry acetone, because this if we use sodium chloride or sodium bromide, they are insoluble in dry acetone. If we use sodium iodide in dry acetone, it is completely soluble in dry acetone. In that, according to the Le Chatelier principle, equilibrium shift to the right side and forms alkyl iodide as the major product or more product. That's why we use sodium iodide in the place of sodium chloride or sodium bromide. Another one example for this, ethyl bromide is treated with sodium iodide in dry acetone. It gives ethyl bromide or bromoethane with sodium bromide as the main product. Next one, from the Savart's reaction. Here alkyl chloride or bromide are treated with metallic fluoride. Metallic fluoride means silver fluoride, mercurous fluoride, cobalt fluoride, antimony fluoride, and they form alkyl fluoride as the product. For example, ethyl chloride, alkyl chloride, ethyl chloride. Ethyl chloride is treated with silver fluoride. It gives ethyl fluoride plus silver chloride. Here what happened? Alkyl chloride or alkyl bromide treated with metallic fluoride, they gave alkyl fluoride as the product. Another one example for this, propyl bromide is treated with mercurous fluoride. It gives propyl fluoride plus mercurous bromide. This is about the Savar's reaction. If we replace the 2 or 3 halogen on the same carbon atom, we need to use cobalt fluoride or antimony fluoride. For example, CH3, CH3 here, 2 halogens are present. What we want to do? We need to use cobalt fluoride or antimony fluoride. Here it gives it replaces the 2 chlorine by fluorine. These chloro halogens are replaced by the fluoro halogen and it gives if we replace 2 or more halogen from the fluorine, we need to use cobalt fluoride or antimony fluoride. Now we are discussing about methods of preparation of haloarenes. In the last session, we discussed about methods of preparation of haloalkanes. Now we are discussing about preparation of haloarenes. From the 2 methods, we prepare the haloarenes. One is from aromatic hydrocarbons, another one is Sand-Meyer reaction. In that first one, aromatic hydrocarbon, this is also called as electrophilic substitution reaction. Here what happened? Aromatic hydrocarbon or benzene reacts with halogen in the presence of halogen carrier. In the presence of halogen carrier or Fe. They give haloarenes. We know here hydrogens are present. From the aromatic hydrocarbon means electrophilic substitution reaction. Here aromatic ring reacts with halogen in the presence of halogen carrier, that is FeCl3. FeCl3. It gives chlorobenzene as the product with HCl. Another one example. This is toluene or methyl benzene. It reacts with bromine in the presence of FeCl3. It gives, this is the ortho place, meta place, para place. Here what happened? Bromine is attached. And another one product also it gives, that is, this is the ortho bromo toluene. This one para bromo toluene. Here what happened? Toluene is reacted with bromine in the presence of FeCl3. It gives ortho and para bromo toluene as the product. It gives 2 products. Here we can separate this ortho and para compounds because there is a lot of difference between the boiling point. In boiling point there is a lot of difference between these two, so we can easily isolate what we want. If we want ortho bromo toluene, we can remove this one. If we want para bromo toluene, we can remove the ortho bromo toluene. Here we can replace the hydrogen by chlorine, bromine and iodine. In the case of iodine, for example, Benzene reacts with iodine in the presence of FeCl3. Here what happened? Iodination takes place. Iodination means iodine attached to the benzene ring by removing Hi. This is the reducing agent and this process will be reversible. That's why we need to add the oxidizing agent. That one HNO3 or HiO4. These are the oxidizing agent. It acts as reducing agent. So we need to remove this Hi in this reaction. So we need to add what? HNO3 or HiO4 to remove the Hi to stop the reversible process in the iodination reaction.